Hey guys, and welcome to the Working Money channel. The Bearable Bull here on Twitter, bull trap or bullish. Now, he was posting this last night, $45,200 for a Bitcoin. And as you guys can see, the price keeps going up and up and up. I was actually quite surprised today. I was thinking Bitcoin would see a bit of a retracement after, 3-4 days of bullish activity. And so now where are we, guys? Bitcoin now trading over $47,000 yet again, about $47,200 per coin. As you guys probably remember, last month, we did see that inter-year high for Bitcoin upwards near 49,000 per coin. So it is just, here, let me put it on the hourly here. It is just continuing to move pretty much over the last 2 days since Wednesday, February the 7th. Now up significantly, and so just from then, we're up almost 10%, 9.68% since about 2 days ago. And those are pretty big numbers for Bitcoin specifically. Of course, now we are seeing greed creep into the market, 62, and we have shifted from the 50s into the 60s now. So it has moved from neutral sentiment to greedy sentiment. Market cap up to 1.76 trillion. So that has increased significantly, up 3.15%. We've got the 24-hour volume is also up. So people looking to trade Bitcoin dominance is moving up too. So that is now at 52%. Guys, this is what happens in every bull cycle. Bitcoin moves first, and then the altcoins follow along with it. So we can see here, Bitcoin, the leader of the pack, 5.59% in the last 24 hours. Whereas other altcoins are also doing fairly well. Ethereum's up 3.22. We've got BNB coin up 2.66. Solana is up 4.64. XRP is up 2.31. And, the rest of the altcoin market faring quite well. So what is happening next, guys? Are we going to see a retracement? Are we going to see new highs at this moment in time? Is it a bull trap, or are we actually bullish? One guy was commenting in the comments section the other day how we're not in a bull run. We are still in a bear market. We have not made new all-time highs. I said, I don't know what kind of charts you're looking at. I mean, maybe if you're taking a look at XRP and only XRP in isolation, you might feel that way. XRP moving up a little bit today, 52.5 cents based on Bitcoin's bullish move up. But again, guys, altcoins are going to move along with Bitcoin eventually. And, some of these altcoins are faring quite well. Rune up 18.4%. Some of these other altcoins are doing quite well. DYM up 10.8%. What did I see up here? There's another one that was doing fairly well within the last 24 hours. Anyway, you guys can see it here. You can always go to CoinMarketCap and check it out for yourself. CryptoCon posting this, even as Bitcoin makes a strong rebound, I'm sticking to the cycle, timing, and data. So he's still thinking that we are going to retrace significantly and not achieve that new high. So he's saying we are going to go lower before we move higher. And he's got some pretty solid data here to suggest that the mid-top cycle, 2012, 2016, 2019, and now in 2024, before we did move higher, we did retrace down. So some people, some traders here waiting for this before that blow off top. All mid-top points have been hit, and what follows according to previous mid-tops and our cycle position is a large correction and a long sideways period. So what he's saying is we're going to move sideways for a while. That long correction, a lower high for each mid-top is also standard, which should be under formation currently. A 20% correction and immediate rally due with cycle timing or data. For now, I'm watching and waiting for price to develop to make conclusions and expecting a lower high to form as usual. So lower high for Bitcoin, is that in the cards, guys? Are we going to reach 49,000 yet again? Boy, it's looking fairly bullish. And, as of now, it does not look like it is stopping. But, anything could happen at any given time. And guys, this is why I've been diversifying. My Patreon subscribers do know this. If you guys are still not subscribed and you're interested in seeing what I'm trading, you can follow me, patreon.com/workingmoneychannel. And so this time around, I have changed my strategy a bit different from the previous bull cycle, and I'm going to be hosting a Q&A later today for my Patreon subscribers. It is only $5 a month. If you guys are interested, Fred Krueger here posting this. At what point do people start getting BTC FOMO? Tom Lee suggests it kicks in when you're at a level when only 3% of its days over the BTC history, it has traded higher. So that's an interesting metric to look at. After that, he expects 200 to 400% gains over the next 5 months. And then, guys, that is it for Bitcoin. The altcoins at that point will likely hit their highs, and then the cycle repeats. In this 2019 talk, it was 10,000. Today, it is 50,000. Are you ready for between 100 and 200,000 in the next 5 months? after we hit 50,000 per BTC. So 50,000 is now that price that we're eyeing here. Bitcoin has spent 4 months above 3% of its history above 50K. So just another way to be looking at that. Wanted to thank Fred Krueger for posting that. Now, check this out, guys. This was a big development back in 2018, but it's looking as though Bakkt is finding itself struggling to stay afloat with dwindling cash reserves. Bakkt was one of those very, very first institutional grade crypto institutions that came out and said, we are going to service crypto for institutional players. They kind of came out a little too early. I remember in 2018 doing videos discussing Bakkt and their plans to get into the crypto space. Well, now, guys, they are, since they were the first out of the gate and, again, maybe a little too early, and now that they're facing so much fierce competition, it's looking as though they're finding themselves struggling to stay afloat with dwindling cash reserves. The company's recent filing with the SEC paints a worrying picture, raising concerns about its long-term viability. So the filings reveals Bakkt's current cash and restricted cash might not be enough to sustain operations for the next 12 months. This uncertainty stems from the company's ambitious expansion plans and the volatile nature of the cryptocurrency market. Despite these efforts, Bakkt, once hailed as the potential Bitcoin savior, admits it cannot guarantee substantial revenue growth beyond historical levels, hindering its ability to achieve sustainable profitability and generate sufficient cash flow. Here is a statement, a document filed with the SEC. We do not believe that our cash and restricted cash are sufficient to fund our operations for the 12 months following the date of the filing. So guys, Bakkt, one of those promising companies that was going to come out and hopefully boost, crypto utility, crypto custody. And, maybe we were hoping that they would promote, utility coins like XRP. Again, this was what we were thinking back in 2018 and 2019. Of course, it did not turn out that way. There's so much politics involved in this space, and, we figured that out later with ETHgate, the XRP lawsuit, so on and so forth. But here we go. Bakkt, perhaps going bankrupt. They were never very friendly to the XRP cryptocurrency in terms of narrative. But anyway, this is what's happening now. Wanted to thank Michael for posting that. DJ Peter Vass also giving us the latest lawsuit news with regards to Ripple XRP. Ripple provides fresh updates about its lawsuit in this latest report. So coinciding with the Q4 2023 report, this is providing us an update of the state of the crypto market and other events. Additionally, the company, Ripple, updated its users and fans about its lawsuit with the SEC. According to the Q4 2023 report, which I do have up here, by the way, I will link it in the description of the video for you guys, Ripple stated that it has changed its XRP sales strategy to conform to legal standards articulated by the court. So that was one of the biggest takeaways there from the Q4 report. Ripple will continue to raise the bar on compliance, ethics, and transparency, and invest in resources necessary to ensure compliance with the laws as it continues to evolve in the space. Of course, everything we want to see them doing. Good Morning Crypto also bringing this up. The markets report reveals game changers in the SEC case even before the July court ruling. Ripple shook up its XRP sales strategy. So they were doing this even before the ruling. Now all sales will match the court's legal standards. With Ripple aligning its sales practices to court standards, the game may have changed. Is the SEC's motion to compel now a defunct case? Comment below. So Ripple and the SEC will enter the remedies phase of the case, focused on institutional sales. As we know, legal briefs were submitted in March and April this year, and then the court will decide which remedies to impose. Even prior, though, to the July ruling, Ripple had changed its way it sold XRP. And, I'm sure their lawyers advised that they do this even before they did get a verdict because they knew they probably didn't have a strong case in that regard. Dark Horse posting this too. Ripple's new Q4 2023 report is out. Okay, key takeaways. Ripple sold 180.5 million XRP from its own wallets. Ripple sold 500 million XRP from escrow. The DEX usage, this is interesting, is down actually 75% in Q4 2023. Ripple wallets are up, possibly due to inscription transactions, 24 to 29. Over here, transactions are up, again, probably due to the inscription transactions. And average sales of XRP at 50 cents are at around 340 million in sales. Also, please click on the link and scroll down to check out some more information down here. So I will link this in the description if you guys are interested. Again, I do have the Q4 2023 report up here too, if you guys want to read the full thing. A really interesting report. And institutional sales, the ODL sales, that has been a critical point for Ripple. Wrath of Kahneman bringing this up regarding Ripple's institutional sales, okay? ODL and the SEC. As Bill pointed out, okay, Belisarius 2020, he pointed out to me they did indeed change the way they sold XRP from the Q4 report. So they changed the way they sold XRP going forward and will ensure that Ripple sales conform to the legal standards articulated by the court. As I mentioned, Ripple will continue to raise the bar. Right, we already talked about this. So the way now, the method they are conducting sales has changed. Kim Songbei here saying, so what happens now? Wrath of Kahneman says nothing changes, but it is reason to have confidence that as Ripple turns over their financial information to the SEC for the case, there is nothing new to be found and no reasons for injunctions. So selling prohibitions, etc. I guess they're just trying to, right now, trying to conserve time and resources so as not to prolong this case any further with any kind of nonsense that the SEC could come at them with at this point in time. So, playing by the rules, dotting their I's, crossing their T's, making sure everything is copacetic as they move into the next phase of this court case. So I wanted to thank Wrath of Kahneman for posting that. I always thought I would make money from my XRP holdings, but not like this. Well, it's one way. Yassin Mobarak posting this. I don't know how many of you guys use the Kraken exchange. He recently got an email from the Kraken exchange. P.S. He said, first I thought this was a scam email, but now I think it is real. Kraken has come out and sent an email to, I guess, their users, the ones specifically who have purchased XRP on the exchange. We're reaching out to inform you of a class action lawsuit against Ripple Labs, which claims that they are liable for persons or entities who purchased XRP, among other claims. Our records indicate that you have purchased XRP on Kraken between July 3rd, 2017 and June 30th, 2023, which means that it may be within your rights to receive money or benefits that come from the lawsuit, depending on the outcome. Now, what this has to do is the Zakhanov case. Sherry here saying, oh geez, another class action lawsuit. And Yassin Mobarak just clarifying that it is the Zakhanov case here. Kraken wins court battle in an XRP lawsuit, again back from a few days ago. The leading crypto exchange, Kraken, wins a court battle to safeguard its customers' identities in the class action between Zakhanov and Ripple. Kraken has secured a major victory in its quest to safeguard its customers' data in a legal dispute involving the two entities here. Top crypto sleuth Mr. HBAR shared the development in a recent post on X, lauding Kraken's stance to safeguard its customers' identities. So now Kraken is reaching out, I guess, to XRP holders, XRP traders who have purchased the cryptocurrency on their exchange. Boy, does it ever end, the negative news, the FUD cycle. I mean, no wonder XRP is not performing, the way we want it to perform. Of course, guys, it's still early in the cycle, and despite what you think about the XRP cryptocurrency, we are going to see a move when the time comes, and I don't think that time is right now. We are nowhere near the all-time high for Bitcoin, and it's going to be interesting this time around this cycle. I think we could be in for some surprises moving forward. Anyway, wanted to keep moving along, guys. Just got to have faith and hodl in the meantime. Rahul Advani posting this week's APAC Policy Digest highlights Ripple's partnership with the Australian blockchain organization, or rather Blockchain Australia. Here's a notice. We are pleased to announce Ripple is an official partner of our upcoming policy forum scheduled later this month, guys, February the 21st to 22nd, 2024. Limited tickets are now available, so if you guys are in that area of the world, you want to attend, Ripple is now an official partner with Blockchain Australia. And Rahul Advani, Policy Director in the APAC region, just posting this to get the word out. Also, guys, I kind of wanted to bring this up. I didn't know where to put this, but, I feel like we always kind of get back to this point at some time during the cycle where, the FUD occurs and, there's always an excuse, whether there's an XRP lawsuit and, the price craters, or there's a black swan event, the beer flu, we don't make new all-time highs, sentiment goes down when the price goes down. We're back below 30 cents, back in around June, July 2022. We're not moving up as high as other cryptocurrencies, other altcoins in the space. So the sentiment, guys, very, very low for XRP at this moment in time. I don't know if you guys have been noticing it on Twitter. Chad Steingraber here pointing this out. If you want to know why XRP hasn't gone up, I will tell you. It's new money net inflows. And guys, just remember, when the crypto space really heats up, okay, we're only at 62 for greed right now. When it really heats up, it's the top coins that are going to benefit, and XRP will be one of those cryptocurrencies that sees more net inflows, okay? Chad Steingraber here saying that is all that matters. Miss XRP saying, do you honestly think it starts to go up this year? And Chad Steingraber says, this year and next year, 2025, as a big blow-off top. This is going to happen, I think, once we do officially get, a free and clear pass from the courts. You know, once this lawsuit is finally done, once everything is out of the courts, I mean, XRP not being a security, that's one thing. But I think a lot of institutions are still eyeing the entirety of the lawsuit, making sure that they have dotted their I's and crossed their T's, and are not jumping into the space until they finally get clarity, until they get real clarity that XRP is free and clear. And then, guys, I think we will see some changes with regards to XRP price. I think, you know, this is a bit of a micro example of what I think could happen. This, you know, when we saw this over here, July 2023, when we saw the price spike up to 92, 93 cents per coin. So I think this is a micro example of what could happen once we are fully free and clear, but also on top of that, once the bull run commences and we do see the spec trading too, because that volume is going to add to XRP price appreciation as well. So we have to see new net money inflows. Right now, we're not seeing that. Market cap still relatively low for XRP compared to some of these other cryptocurrencies. But guys, all in due time, all in due time. All these cryptocurrencies tend to have their time in the sun. So I wanted to thank Chad Steingraber there just for pointing that out. Now, Jack the Rippler also noticed this, guys. I happen to see this too from 707 Crypto. A great little clip here. And I found the original YouTube video only has 22 views. Okay, on YouTube, it was just posted yesterday. The guy in this clip discussing their partnership with Ripple and how they're actually implementing real-world utility on the XRP ledger, working with central bank digital currencies through Ripple and XRP. His name is Solomon Ashok. Listen to this.
We are working with Ripple, XRP on their CBDC platform, and we are consulting small countries, not like India. So they are very advanced. We are already into the CBDC platform. We are consulting small countries as one of the advisory paper submission and everything on the CBDC, how they can move to CBDC.
Mr. Solomon Ashok, founder Kazh Fintech and co-founder and CTO of Axlerate Finance. Please.
So essentially saying that they are advising smaller countries, not India, but other countries, he doesn't name the countries, on central bank digital currencies running on Ripple. Now, this is Solomon Ashok. And as you guys can see down here, he is not only the co-founder of Axlerate Fintech, also the founder and CEO of Kazh. Okay, so co-founder of Axlerate. Axlerate is a unified fuel and expense management fintech platform for logistics. Monitor and manage all your expenses with Axlerate. And the founder and CEO of Kazh, a company that takes control of all the spending with company cards, expense reimbursements, invoice management, and automated accounting all in one place. So the founder and CEO of a couple of companies based in India, stating as of yesterday, this video again only has 22 views, February the 8th, that they are working with Ripple on their central bank digital currency platforms to advise smaller countries on CBDCs. Jack the Rippler also mentioning, banks in India are testing XRP on the private ledger to bridge money from A to B. Remember when David Schwartz said the public ledger has the same value as the private ledger? Guys, the switch will be flipped soon. I'm certainly hoping so. To be honest, I do think it's going to be a perfect storm. Everything will fall into place eventually. The price of XRP has to be high enough in order to fulfill a lot of these financial requirements that we've been outlining here for years. That's just my opinion, but I want to hear what you guys think. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video if you like the content I'm providing. I always love hearing your comments. See you in the next one, guys.